Sometimes you just see a couple and you know that that relationship just isn't going to work out. But every once in a while, there are a couple more covert red flags. And if you can see them, perhaps if it's somebody in a relationship that you care about, well, maybe you can give them the heads up. These wedding day red flags indicate a couple will soon be divorced, according to a wedding photographer who sees quite a bit of stuff. So yeah, I would go ahead and take their advice in this case. So while smiling for pictures and slow dancing is sweet to witness as a guest, according to wedding photographers, there are subtle and yet sometimes not so subtle red flags that suggest a marriage may be headed for divorce even before the cake is cut. Well, yeah, okay. There are a lot of red flags that are present at weddings that just go unnoticed and unrecognized. One of the more recurring red flags that I see when either the bride or the groom, usually the groom, really resists getting photos taken. Interesting. Okay, Christopher Todd Griffiths, a Southern California-based wedding photographer of 20 years experience, told the Daily Mail, and it's not just camera shyness. Okay, do elaborate. They are really an unwilling. Oh, I'm sorry. They really are unwilling to cooperate. That was difficult to read for whatever reason. This is a huge red flag, and it suggests that they are not willing to participate in something that is really important to their partner. It's a wife in this case, for Christ's sake. Just stop with this partner terminology. It makes me sick. Couples' body language can also reveal a lot. While some couples exude effortless chemistry, others seem that they can't wait to get away from each other. Troubling sign on the day meant to celebrate love. Yeah, exactly. This one is easy to spot as a photographer. Some couples have great chemistry, while others seem like they can't stand being near each other. Another key indicator that a couple won't make it past their honeymoon is how they react when something goes wrong on their big day. You really get to see their problem resolution skills in action. Are they a team? Are they turning against each other? You turned him against me at the altar. Another telltale sign is the couple avoids eye contact with each other. Yes, even on the special day. Wow, this is wild that you'd actually see this stuff, but it's understandable to feel unsure about where to look when the camera is on you, but avoiding eye contact with your partner, especially on your wedding day, can suggest a more profound disconnect. While some couples might make it a few years past their wedding day, some middle-aged women are pulling the plug on their marriage as menopause unleashes built-up resentment. Okay, that's a weird addition to the article, but all right, makes sense. Supposedly, menopause is causing many women to wake up and smell the unhappy in the marriage coffee and leave their spouses. Well, yeah, that and all the propaganda about you can have it. You two girls, you can go ahead and have it all, but when in actuality, it's more of a crabs in the bucket type clarion call. We spend our entire adult lives taking care of our husbands or partners and children, and we give so much of ourselves to people as nurturers, and we lose ourselves in the process. A recently divorced ex-bride, Melissa McClure, told the USA Today. It wasn't a midlife crisis, but an awakening. Yeah, sure it was, because a midlife crisis at least comes with a cool car. I'm wide awake to the possibility of what my life can be, and it doesn't include you, she told him. She ended her marriage 3 years ago, and she has never been happier. I'm sure she's never been happier with her boxes of wine just festooned about her empty apartment. I'm sure it's the happiest thing ever. But this was probably also somebody who exuded many of the red flags that were discussed earlier in this video, and it just goes to show you that some people want a marriage. They don't want to get married. Some people want to be a bride. They don't want to be a wife. So make sure when you're making the most important of all decisions that you're making them for the right reasons and you're involving the right people. So with all that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.